Nice to see all of you in my lesson. So, my name is Yıldaşova Zeynep Kamilova. I'm English language teacher at the Urgenç State University. So, today our topic is very optimal one and discussive by the English language teachers and the learners as well. Majority of English language teachers find that giving clear instruction is the main key factors of having successful task fulfillment. That's why today I will give you some information about how to give clear instruction during the classes and its important sides. The best activity in the world is a waste of time if the students don't understand what it is say they are supposed to do. Of course, when the instruction is not clear for the learners, it takes first time and unclarity of the understanding by the student side. That's why each teacher try to give clear instruction using only English language. Once, if it's not clear enough for the language learners, the teacher again tries to give the clear instruction. But if it's somehow problematic issue, the teacher tries to code speech into mother language one. I mean, if the teacher is speaking in English language, if the task fulfillment is not clear enough for the learners, so teacher tries to the native language in order to explain the activity. So there are two general rules for giving instruction. The first one, they must be kept as simple as possible. It means that when you are giving instruction, oral instruction in the classes, so you try to give simple language, which is understandable for all learners according to their levels. And also they should be logically connected. So while you are giving the first part of the activity, and then what comes next and what they are interrelated to each other. Somehow logical means that they are interrelated consequences. So here given in the slide you may see some part of the explanation, instruction for particular activity. Why did the class have problems with following instruction? So here shown that the instruction is too long for the learners. So it means that the teacher is not giving factual information, the focus of the task, and then step by step explaining what they should do. And the instruction is too long. For sure, in this part, the students are in the dilemma, what they don't know or they don't understand what to do. And the teacher again asks at the doubt, do you understand? Is it clear? And then students have some awkward situation for this issue. As here, this may sound like a joke, but in fact, it's quite typical of unplanned instruction. Teachers are often unaware that they are talking in this way until they stop and try to listen to what they are going. A video recording of them in action can be very helpful. And also, I may say about that while you are giving instruction, the first, in order to provide how it's effective and how it's understandable, your instruction. The first activity you may do it as an language teacher, English language teacher. You may provide the learners with the papers first, and then you should give once the one instruction for all of them, and then draw this. For example, about the drawing a picture, you will say the instruction what they should do, and then say them don't write it. Maybe try to emphasize it, try to describe it with a picture. And how it's correct of the picture you may see by the students, how well done they are. And by doing this drawing task, you may understand how they understand your instruction, how correctly they understand and they follow the instruction as well. Next one, before giving instruction, therefore, teachers must ask themselves the following questions. The first one, what is the important information I am trying to convey? So while we are designing one particular task, for example, it concerns reading task, maybe writing task. So what we want from the learners by doing this task? What is the importance of this task? What they will learn from this task? And according to these uh, issues, we may provide the task fulfillment. I mean, we may emphasize for the instruction. So you should read this one. After this one, you will do this one, and the considers which comes up from the next next section of the lesson part. The second one, what must students know if they are to complete this activity successfully? For sure, during the lesson time, if you do, let's do this activity. By the end of the activity, I will assess you according to your continuous assessment, or you can get your marks in this activity, or you have a chance to get a bonus marks for this activity. When anyway, they are learners, they are interested for marks, they are interested in other sources of getting bonus marks, let's say, or some presents if we teach kids. For sure, we may also provide with the assessment. It's actually part of assessment, how they are assessed for this activity, for this task, or other criteria. The third one, what information do they first need? What information do they first need? Okay, so when you design this activity, when you design one task, so you should give the information about this, and also consequently you should provide with your instruction. Which should come next? Okay, yes, this is also an important part. When your activity is consists of several steps, the first step, what you should do? Sit on the table, and the next step, okay, walking around the school or walking around the tables, and what else? What comes next? So, and also step by step, we will explain what they will do next. Sample version. Here are some points of the sample version of instructions more commonly used by English language teachers. Say, sit opposite your partner, wait while they move. Some of you are A, gesture are a letter. Some are B, gesture. Don't show your paper to anyone, mind holding. Distribute the handout. Some things in a picture A are different from picture B. Describe your picture. When you find something different, draw it with money. Check understanding of instruction. What are you going to do? Students and answer brief explanation. So these instructions are mostly clear enough for learners. Even you may see some of them you may exposure with your own gestures. This is a clear enough one. And they are very easy to understand by the students. But instead of language fluency, in order to provide your learners as well use as a teacher these instructions, it's advisable one to use them with the verbal one. And I hope that you agree with my opinions, which I stated well, and some feedbacks about designing is clear instruction, giving clear instruction in English language. And also, one point of the lesson is that in order to check how clear your instruction is by your learners, it's advisable to take at the end of the lesson to take a short survey about the delivering instructions in order to show how you clearly gave the instruction during the classes with some multiple choice questions about not naming, just actually in survey they will not be named. for assessing yourself, how you correctly deal with the instructions, and how the most important is how it's clear, how it's clear, and if it's passive lesson, how was it clear, and how the task fulfillment was according to your assessment. So that is all what I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much for attending my class. Lesson is over.